Hey guys, it's Dr. Jason, and I'm here with the custom weight loss program giving you 5 tips to implement in your life right now. These are easy tips to implement to help you start to lose weight and get healthy this summer. All right, so the first tip is cut your sugar. And you might think, hey, I'm not adding much sugar to anything that I'm eating or putting in any sugar in my drinks. Well, there are hidden sugars in almost every prepackaged or boxed food or drink on the market, so watch out for those. If you pick something up at the store, make sure to turn it over, look at the label, and see if there's any sugars in it. Now, you can try to read the label, but many times they'll even hide sugars under names like maltodextrin or dextrose or something like that. If it ends in ose, it's a sugar. You can also just go down the label and see where it says sugars, and you can see how many grams of sugar are in each product. Avoid as many as possible. So if you can do that, and cut out breads and pastas and rice and things that typically have a lot of sugar in them or turn to sugar right away in the body, you're going to be a huge step ahead. Number 2, we want you to increase your water intake. If you increase your water intake, you're going to rehydrate your body. And if you rehydrate your body, there are direct links to a better functioning metabolism. So we recommend at the Custom Health Centers that you drink 1/2 ounce of water for every pound of body weight that you have. So if you're 200 pounds, we recommend that you're drinking 100 ounces of water each day. And that's water. So if you drink coffee, that's a dehydrating, because of the caffeine in it, that is dehydrating. So make sure you're drinking a little bit more water for every ounce of coffee that you have during your day, or something with caffeine in it that you have during your day. The third step is to increase your electrolytes. If you increase the amount of electrolytes that you're holding on to, you're going to actually increase the amount of hydration that your body will allow. Now, what do I mean by that? First and foremost, this is not go out and drink a sports drink because they're loaded with sugar or they're loaded with artificial sweeteners. I don't want you to do that. I want you to focus on increasing the amount of sea salt, like high quality sea salt. The dirtier looking the sea salt, the better. It just means that there's more minerals in it. So you can get a dark gray sea salt or a pink sea salt. Those are healthy sea salts. You can buy them at almost any grocery store now. And what that sea salt has in it is a bunch of minerals. White table salt has a couple of minerals in it. Sea salt has an abundance of minerals, 70, 80, or 90 different minerals that will help unlock those cells and help them hold on to more water and become more hydrated. So we want you to hold on to the water that you're drinking. So if you were drinking that 100 ounces of water that we just talked about, we want you to make sure that your body is retaining as much water in it as possible. Now, this isn't the water that you feel around your ankles or making you feel puffy or bloated. This is actually water that stays inside the cell. So your cell looks more like a grape than it does a raisin. The fourth tip is get outside and take a walk. If you get outside and take a walk, first and foremost, you're getting more vitamin D. And vitamin D has been linked to lower weight as well as a better mood. Secondly, we can replace some of that long duration cardiovascular exercise that you might be doing at the gym with a walk, which is, it seems a little bit backwards, but long duration cardiovascular exercise that like the hamster wheel at the gym, or also known as the treadmill at the gym, has been linked to increased cortisol levels. And increased cortisol levels has been linked to belly fat deposits, number 1, and number 2, breakdown of muscle tissue. And it breaks that muscle tissue down into sugar, which goes back to tip number 1. And it also leaves you with less muscle tissue on your body, which lowers your metabolism. So we want you to do some weightlifting or some high intensity interval training, something like that doesn't spike your cortisol levels as much and instead allows your body to burn fat, increase growth hormone, and decrease cortisol. All right, the fifth tip is get at least 7 hours of sleep every night. You might be saying, okay, great, I'm getting 7 hours of sleep. Or maybe you're like me, you've got 5 kids and 7 hours of sleep is a tough thing to do. Well, make it a priority. I want you to get 7 hours of sleep because those who have slept at least 7 hours in a new study have been shown to actually have a lower weight and a smaller waistline, even if they're at the same weight as someone who doesn't sleep or who does sleep 7 hours a night. All right. While you're sleeping those 7 hours, I want you to get quality sleep. What do I mean by quality sleep? Well, that means deep sleep. And so how do we get deeper sleep? Well, first and foremost, we want you to sort of set the time that you're going to go to bed and try to get in bed at around the same time every single night. The second tip for quality sleep is black out your room. Don't have any light in your room. If you need to go get a new set of shades, that's what I did when I moved into the house I currently live at. I had to go get new shades because there were some lights right outside my window and it was keeping me awake at night. So I bought the blackout shades. Don't look at a screen for at least an hour before you go to bed. What do I mean by that? Well, that's television, that's a computer, that's your cell phone. Don't look at any screens before you go to bed. And if you have to, make sure you're wearing some blue light blocking glasses. Why is that important? Well, there's something called blue light that each screen, a television, a computer, or a cell phone emits, and that the blue light actually stimulates your body to have some of the same hormonal responses as if it sees the sun. When the sun sets, the body starts getting ready for nighttime. It lowers cortisol naturally, and it allows your body to go, I'm rested, I'm relaxed. But if you're constantly grabbing your phone and you're constantly looking at it and all the way up to the second you go to bed, your body doesn't know it's nighttime and it's not ready for bed, so you won't sleep as deep. And then last but not least, you want to keep the temperature in your room somewhere between 62 and 68 degrees for optimal sleeping conditions. I know it might seem a little bit cold, but snuggle in under that blanket and you'll feel great. All right, so there's 5 tips for you. Again, let's recap those tips. Number 1, cut the sugar. Number 2, increase your water intake. Number 3, increase your electrolytes. Number 4, get outside and take a walk. And number 5, get at least 7 hours of quality sleep per night. All right, I'm Dr. Jason Olafson for the Custom Weight Loss System. If you ever need any help losing weight or you want a comprehensive, customized program specifically for you, we're here for you. All you have to do is pick up the phone and call us at 844-789-8446. That's 844-789-THIN. Or you can go to customhealthcenters.com or just click the link above. All right. Have a great day, guys.